Kitty isn't what you think. She's not a cartoon. She's not even supposed to be a cat. And somehow, she built an $8 billion empire. How does a mouthless, bow-wearing thing become richer than most Hollywood blockbusters? Let's find out. In 1974, Sanrio launched a tiny white character with a red bow. Simple, cheap, meant for pencil cases and coin purses. And here's the wild part. The designer was paid just $500 for Hello Kitty. $500. That character went on to make billions. To put that in perspective, the Nike swoosh was designed for just $35. But that designer later got stock in Nike, now worth millions. Meanwhile, Hello Kitty's creator? She got her $500 and probably a front row seat to watch Sanrio's CEO swim in cash Scrooge McDuck style. Pain. But wait, it gets crazier. Because Hello Kitty isn't even a cat. Yep, Sanrio officially says she's a little girl named Kitty White from London. And here's the trick. No mouth. Why? So you project your own feelings onto her. Happy? She looks happy. Sad? She looks sad. Basically, emotional support, without the hourly rate. And yet, this weird psychology experiment turned into one of the biggest brands in the world. So, how did Sanrio turn a doodle into a global takeover? Most companies make a cartoon, then slap it on lunchboxes. Sanrio flipped it. They made the character first, then licensed her face onto everything. We're talking home appliances, jewelry, clothing, guitars, even vacuum cleaners. It worked. You couldn't escape her. But here's the twist. Some collabs were so insane, you won't believe they exist. We'll get to that, and trust me, you'll laugh. First, let's see how Hello Kitty broke out of Japan and took over the world. By the 80s and 90s, Hello Kitty had gone global. Celebrities wore her, kids begged for her, adults collected her. Sanrio even built theme parks. And then they went further. A Hello Kitty maternity hospital in Taiwan. Hotel rooms where the wallpaper, slippers, even the toilets had her face. Cafes serving Hello Kitty-shaped cakes and burgers. And my personal favorite, a Hello Kitty airplane. Eva Air has an entire jet covered inside and out with Hello Kitty branding. Even the boarding passes have her face on them. Imagine boarding a serious business flight and the oxygen masks drop down with Hello Kitty's face on them. Hard to panic when even your safety gear looks adorable. But this wasn't just merch. It was identity. And it was about to make Sanrio billions. Here's the real kicker. Hello Kitty never had a blockbuster movie. Never had a Mickey Mouse level cartoon. And still, she hit over $8 billion a year in retail sales. A silent character out-earned most Hollywood franchises. How? Because Sanrio skipped the movie and went straight to the merch aisle. And this strategy led to some of the strangest and funniest collaborations you'll ever see. Hello Kitty on a toaster. Burnt toast? Still adorable. Hello Kitty on wine bottles. Getting tipsy has never looked this innocent. Hello Kitty on credit cards. At least you'll smile when going in debt. If it had a surface, Sanrio found a way to slap Kitty's face on it. And here's the kicker. This wasn't random. Inside Sanrio, the unofficial rule was, can Hello Kitty be on this? The answer? Always yes. Airplanes? Yes. Golf balls? Sure. Power tools? Why not? At this point, it felt less like product design and more like a dare. Absurd? Definitely. Profitable? Absolutely. And here's why that matters. All this chaos wasn't just cute. It was calculated. Hello Kitty proves three things. Number 1, simplicity sells. Number 2, licensing beats manufacturing. And number 3, nostalgia never dies. Fans who grew up with Hello Kitty are now passing her down to the next generation. But the story doesn't stop there, because Hello Kitty isn't just a brand. Here's something people forget. Hello Kitty wasn't the only Sanrio character. There was My Melody, Karapi the Frog, and later Kiromi, who's having her own Gen Z comeback on TikTok. But none of them came close to Kitty. She wasn't just first, she was everywhere. And Sanrio doubled down, making sure Kitty dominated shelves worldwide. But even empires need reinvention. Which brings us to today. You'd think after 50 years, Hello Kitty would fade. Nope. She's back, with collabs from Balenciaga to Puma, Funko Pops to Fortnite skins. She's not just your childhood memory, she's your Instagram feed. Sanrio's mastered something few brands pull off. staying relevant across generations. She's a cultural icon. She represents Japan's kawaii, which literally means cute in Japanese culture, the love of all things soft, adorable, and charming. She's been in art galleries, fashion runways, even politics. Think about it. No mouth, not even a cat, and still billions richer than most companies you know. That's the power of branding. But here's the real question. What can we learn from her? Sometimes you don't need a voice to dominate the world. You need a face, a bow, and a genius licensing strategy. Hello Kitty didn't just sell toys. She sold nostalgia, belonging, identity. From home appliances and clothing to entire hospitals and airplanes, she was everywhere. Impossible to ignore. And that's the secret behind her $8 billion empire. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more brand backstories, the wildest marketing moves, business lessons, and billion-dollar surprises. And let me know in the comments, are you Team Hello Kitty, or do you think she's just overrated?